Okay, so this video is for the 20-ounce skinny tapered tumbler mock-up design. So simply you can upload any of your tapered files into this Photoshop file and it will put it onto the tumblers here, center, left, right. When you open up the file, you will see that you have 4 layers here. Some of these go into detail. You have your background layer, and then you also have your tumbler layer. So if you only want to show your center tumbler, you can just click these off before you go ahead and save them or export them as a JPEG or PNG. So to use this file, you will open it up. You just close out that layer and then you will click any of these layers. There's a little arrow and you're going to see these red in each ones. These are where you double click to upload your design file. So here you will see this one is one that you can replace. Let me just go ahead and flatten, oops. Let me flatten these 2 files here. So here is just a mock-up, your design here. This layer here is locked, so you can't move it or adjust it. These guides were also locked. I just want to go into and lock the guides, and let me just save this here. So this is the size of a 20-ounce skinny tapered file. So what you will do is you will go into wherever you have your file here, and I have a skinny and a straight, so let me just grab my PNG and I will drop it there. And if it's sized correctly and good, it will fit directly on top. And then you will click save. You can close this out, and then when you come, you will see that it covered the tumbler completely. Now, if you also want to go in, if you don't have a tapered file and you saw something on the internet, you want to drop it in there and you're not as familiar, we will do it with the straight file. So obviously when I drop this in, it's going to cover that completely. The way that you can get this to fit, and with any other large PNG file, if you don't have it shaped out, is you make sure that the file that you want to shape is on top. You can click this little opacity level and you will bring it down so that way you can see this guide underneath. What you will do, and you may want to zoom in just a little, is you're going to click Control T to bring up the transfer tool. And here you're going to hold down the control button and then you're going to click on this corner and you're going to just match it up best as possible. And then you're going to come over to this corner, same thing. Click Control, drag down, and then I'm just using space bar to pick up this little hand. Control, bring it in, and then to the last corner, you will click Control and bring that in. Now obviously there's still this little gap here, and then this little arch up here. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit Edit, Transform, Warp. And what that will do, it will give you these 2 little dots. They're a little hard to see. I think I need to change my guide colors. But they're just little handles that you can drag straight up or down, depending on which way you want the arch to go. And then it will bring that up. Same thing down here. Click this little blue handle and just bring it up best you can to match the template size. So if you don't have it specifically for your straight skinny tapered, you can just make one. Now be careful not to distort it. You kind of just want to go up and down the best you can. And then there you go. Now that will fit. You want to remember to bring your opacity back up to 100. You can turn this layer off. Click save. And then when we come out, you can see that it has fit. I just want to adjust this just a little bit. This will already be done in your main file. I do have these layers locked, so that way they can't accidentally become edited. And it will work with any picture. So you can go in, you can turn this off, you can turn on just a solid if you wanted to. And now it's green. So the backgrounds that we also have to choose from. And you can add your own. If you find a large background file, drag them down into this area here. And you can move it around. These are just locked so they don't accidentally get moved. But there's background 2, background 3, background 4, background 5. Now I will probably make a file as I go. I'll have these as standards, but I think as I find really good high resolution files, I think I might make some background packages to sell on Etsy too. So I hope that you found this real easy to use. I do have a 17-ounce soda can. There are a lot more of these mock-up files to come. I will have one for sublimation sheets, so that way people really can't copy your designs. And then the great thing about this is once you get your background chosen, you can go ahead and make another group for your header and such. So when you're exporting these, obviously you could either save a copy, save on your computer, JPEG, PNG, or you can export. You can also put your logo and such up here, downloadable files or however many files are included in your bundle, and keep those locked. So that way all you have to do is just throw your designs in and then save them out and you're good to go. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thank you.